Growth and change were in abundance at the close of the 60s in the city of Virginia Beach. In 1968, the allowance of boating added convenience, recreation, and social depth to the waterfront community of the Rudy Inlet. In the same year, the Virginia Beach City Council advanced its commitment to cultivating a more just and impartial workplace by adopting a code of ethics for city employees that would prohibit engaging in favoritism or playing a role in politics. A major build began in 1968, but in 1969, the City of Virginia Beach City Hall, Building 1, was complete. Seen here, the city's first city manager, Russell Hatchett, joined his successor, Roger Scott, in placing a time capsule in the cornerstone of the new building to commemorate its completion. By the year 1970, 14 departments served and supported the needs of the city's growing number of residents, to include the creation of the Economic Development Department that was created at the recommendation of the Virginia Beach Development Council.
Had a lot of very young, proactive leaders at the time, and that youth and that inspiration, that desire to make our city a better place is I think is a lot of the reason why it was successful and it did happen. They built a lot of schools, so making Virginia Beach a more livable community and creating better business opportunities. In fact, when I drive down Atlantic Avenue every day to work, I look off one of the hotels that my Uncle John built, and I remember him carrying sheetrock across the parking lot. And my mom had a clothing store down on 24th Street, and sitting in the store, bored as I could be, waiting to get out of there to go to the beach. There was more goods and services. We had a seaside grocery store, there's a jewelry store. I think that the visionaries at the time, I think they knew that Virginia Beach was going to be a great place.
The growth of the city's business community spurred early efforts for greater inclusion. In 1972, the City Council chartered the Minority Business Council to increase opportunities for minorities as well as women-owned businesses. As the 60s came to an end and the 70s began, the national discussion on the end of race-based segregation was also a focus in the city of Virginia Beach. As equity took shape, E. Brickell, or Dr. Edward E. Brickell, in the role of superintendent, successfully championed the integration of Virginia Beach City public schools. If you have pictures or videos you'd like to share that captured the early days of Virginia Beach, or proud reflections of what makes this city your home, we would love to hear from you. Visit vbgov.com/nostalgicvb for step-by-step directions on how to get those pictures and videos to us. We thank you in advance for sharing.